What is going on, guys? Samuel World from Samuel World Reviews here, back with the latest installment in my Pixar Love series, in which I'm reviewing every single Pixar movie I have not viewed yet, leading up to Onward and Soul coming out in March and June. So far, I've already reviewed the original Toy Story, A Bug's Life, Toy Story 2, Monsters Inc., and Finding Nemo. And now we get to the film that I personally have considered to probably be my favorite, best film in the Pixar catalog, and that is The Incredibles. So The Incredibles was released in 2004 and is directed by Brad Bird, who before this did The Iron Giant. And you got the cast of Greg T. Nelson, Holly Hunter, Sarah Vowell, Spencer Fox, Jason Lee, and of course Samuel L. Jackson, and even Brad Bird himself. And it's an alternate version in which it follows a family of superheroes who end up hiding their powers after an incident happened and caused supers to pretty much be extinct, and then they try to attempt to live a quite separate life. Then whoever ends up getting decided to do that, then he ends up dangerous family and surfing this through a plot discussing a fan-turned foe and this killer robot called the Omnidroid. Now, if you follow my channel for a long time, most of you know that I pretty much say that The Incredibles is probably my favorite Pixar movie. And this says like that Pixar has done so many incredible films. Like Pixar, all the movies are phenomenal, amazing, incredible. So it's hard to just pick a certain favorite from Pixar, and maybe it's hard to see why. I mean, it's Pixar. But me, The Incredibles is one film I always, no matter what, despite how the films they had done great, which some I will definitely get into, Incredibles always one that I've always connected with the most, honestly, and it's weird considering that Inside Out is one I definitely gravitated a lot to in terms of emotions, which again I'll get into when I talk about that movie. Yeah, but The Incredibles, it's one movie that I've always connected gravitated towards the most, honestly. Especially the fact that it's part of the Pixar film that I pretty much have seen or rewatched the most constantly. Like when I was able to get this film on DVD, I rewatched the shit out of this movie. Like, oh my god, it's crazy how much I've seen this movie, how much I remember a lot of the scenes and lines in this movie. Quite you also get probably the best animation the Pixar's ever done in terms of the colors, in terms of how things look, and how things feel. Like, it's amazing. I mentioned this movie, you also get probably some of my favorite characters in Pixar. Like, you get a great amount of superheroes where each character is able to get a time to shine, a time to really bribe who they are as characters. And of course, you get Bob, the big husband who wants to help but wants to get back into superhero life, and it's a character that you definitely gravitate a lot towards. And Helen, as someone who could easily just been a stereotypical nagging wife, ends up coming into her own as a character, and she ends up becoming her own personality. And even Dash and Violet have some incredibly hilarious moments and have distinct personalities. Even Jack has great, and he definitely has a lot more personality in the sequel, but he definitely steals everything he's in. It's so hilarious, especially in the third act, like a man. Of course, you can top this movie with of course Frozen, played by the amazing Samuel L. Jackson. Where is my super suit? Great good, I am your wife, I'm the greatest good I'm ever gonna get. That's always a scene I always quote in. Of course, you can't talk about the Incredibles without discussing Syndrome, from who was a fan called Incrediboy. Used to be like a big super fan of Mr. Incredible, but I think Mr. Incredible kind of like shunned him, kind of like said like no, whatever, go home and all that, and how much you hurt him. Again, they calling him a diagonal villain, and his motivations are definitely very understandable, saying that. And it's actually probably one of the most complex I've ever seen in not just any superhero movie, but any film in general. It's definitely a very interesting plan, and I think the voice. And Jason Lee does a great job portraying this methodical character. I mean, again, each character gets a time to shine. I'll mention this is possibly probably the funniest Pixar film ever. Like, a lot of the jokes and human dialects exchanges this character has is just so natural, just so hilarious from beginning to end. Like, seriously, the humor is that amazing. Especially about Dash kind of being a brat and all that, and Jack being like, and of course Frozen being there, and of course you can see like, you sly dog, you got me monologuing. That is so iconic. And even the action sequences are very well done, intense, and exhilarating, especially the one at the end involving the kids. Like, that is awesome. Let's just see them all together and all that. But of course, with being Pixar, you're going to have to get some incredibly emotional and serious and touching moments, and you definitely get a lot of those here. And especially from the first scene involving Incredible and all that, and after seeing the supers and then becoming extinct, and of course, before it's like, I can't lose you again. I'm not strong enough. And because you get a lot of the serious messages and themes that you always get in a lot of Pixar's movies. I think for me though, Incredibles basically encompasses everything I love about Pixar. I think that's one of the reasons why I always consider it my favorite bunch, because there are a few movies that do a couple aspects that all are better than Incredibles. But in terms of everything in general I love about Pixar, in terms of animation, their writing, their characters, their messages, their themes, the emotion, the heart, the passion they put into like nearly every movie. Get nearly broken into a couple of the Cars movies. But this movie complexes why Pixar is such a beloved studio. I think that's why I always gravitate towards Incredibles as being my favorite film in the Pixar catalog, because it's a huge reminder of everything that makes Pixar such an amazing studio. Again, the film's kind of like Inside Out, and a couple others do have a couple aspects that are a bit better than Incredibles. But in terms of just everything that's amazing about Pixar, it's still plays in here in Incredibles. Oh, of course, I cannot mention touch about Edna. Oh my god, Edna, she definitely steals every scene she's in, and oh my god, she is so hilarious. She is so awesome. My god, come in, come. No capes. No capes. Oh my god. But all in all, The Incredibles it's possibly my best and favorite Pixar movie for every reason I mentioned earlier. It's emotional, gut punch, but it's probably the funniest that they've ever done. The film that I have seen and rewatched the most of Pixar. And it's crazy that it took freaking 14 years to us to finally get a sequel. It seriously took us 14 years to finally get a sequel to The Incredibles. Again, I'm not going to review that because I already talked about that in 2018, so you can check out that review. My thoughts are pretty much still the same, so I don't think I need to be reviewed, honestly. But The Incredibles, like the film is probably my top 20, it probably could be higher. The film is basically one of my all-time favorite movies, honestly. Like, pretty much, my 10 or 11 favorite Pixar movies are in my favorite films of all time, especially if you've seen the list, by part list I've done. So I'm sure most of you are not surprised with The Incredibles, so this movie is fantastic. I love nearly every single minute of this movie. It's a film I will ever watch, I will forever love, and forever deal to the end of time. And it easily gets my 110 A++ rating. It's still amazing. It's still my favorite and best Pixar movie, and one that is still endlessly rewatchable to this day. And one film that will never, ever get old. But guys, I hope you enjoyed my review of The Incredibles. I would love to know in the comment section down below. What are your thoughts on The Incredibles if you've seen it? I would definitely love to know in the comment section down below. How would you rate this Pixar ranking? I would definitely love to know how you feel in the comment section down below. And next we talk about the first Cars movies, and that's going to be interesting. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I truly honestly appreciate it. If you haven't already, be sure to like this video, be sure to share and subscribe, be sure to follow all my social media sites, all in the description down below. I am Sam World from Sam World Reviews. I will see you next time, and as always, stay cooler, everybody. Peace.